Hey there. Ever feel like you're doing everything right for your skin? You've got the products, you've got the routine, but that healthy glow? It's just not there? Well, it turns out some super common everyday habits might be secretly sabotaging you. Let's dig in and find out what they are.
Does this sound familiar? You're following your skincare routine to the letter. You're using good stuff, but your face still looks kind of tired and dull? What gives? Well, the problem might not be what you're putting on your skin, but the little mistakes you're making all day long. We're about to break down the 7 key habits that are secretly destroying your natural glow.
All right, let's start at the very foundation. The 2 pillars of amazing skin that honestly are so easy to overlook but make the biggest difference. Sleep and water.
First up, sleep. And you know this one. When does your face look its absolute worst? It's usually after a night of just endlessly scrolling, right? Nighttime is your skin's repair time. It's when it rebuilds. If you cut that short, you're literally robbing your skin of its chance to heal itself.
Okay, now what's really happening here? It's all about something called collagen. When you get a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is in overdrive, producing this amazing protein that keeps your skin firm and bright. But when you stay up late, that whole process flips. Collagen actually starts to break down. And that's where you get those dark circles and that dull, tired look. It's a super simple rule. More sleep equals better skin. It's like natural skincare for free.
Let's move on to the second pillar, hydration. Look, you can slather on the most expensive moisturizer on the planet, but if you're a desert on the inside, it's just a temporary fix, a band-aid. Real, lasting hydration starts from within.
So what's the magic number? Aiming for 3 to 4 liters of water a day, that can be a total game changer. Seriously, water is what flushes out all the gunk, gets your blood flowing, and hydrates your skin cells from way down deep. Give it just 1 week of hitting that goal, and I bet you'll feel your skin getting softer and see that natural freshness just pop back.
Okay, so we've got our foundation solid. Now let's talk about defense. It's time to build a shield. The next 2 habits are all about protecting your skin from the daily attacks it's constantly facing.
This one is huge. So many of us think sunscreen is just for, a hot, sunny day at the beach. But that's just not true. The reality is those damaging UV rays are sneaky. They're everywhere. Even when you're just sitting inside by a window, they are silently doing damage. This is exactly why you have to start thinking of sunscreen as your daily, invisible shield. It's not just about preventing a tan. It's about stopping those UV rays from totally wrecking your collagen, which is what leads to wrinkles and spots down the line. This needs to be a non-negotiable step. You wash your face, you put on sunscreen. Period. Now, the source material brings up a pretty convenient idea, especially for guys or anyone who just doesn't want a complicated routine. They mention a 3-in-1 product. The example given is one that combines a moisturizer, a sunscreen with SPF 18+, and a vitamin E serum. The idea is to hydrate, protect, and brighten all in one simple step. All right, next up is a habit that, let's be honest, pretty much everyone does without even realizing it. Resting your chin in your hand while you're thinking, rubbing your eyes. It feels like nothing, right? But it's actually a hidden trigger for some major skin problems. Just take a second and think about everything you touch. Your phone, which is notoriously dirty, door handles, keyboards. Your hands are basically magnets for bacteria. So every single time you touch your face, you're literally stamping all of that grime right onto your skin. And what happens next? Clogged pores, inflammation, and breakouts. The fix is simple, even if it's hard. Hands off the face. Okay, we're on to our final 3 habits. Now, these are a bit more subtle. They mess with your skin from the inside out in ways you probably haven't even thought about.
Sugar might taste good, but for your skin, it's like a slow poison. No joke. When you eat a bunch of processed sugar, it kicks off this nasty process in your body where the sugar molecules literally attack and break down your skin's collagen.
And this chart here lays it out perfectly. The processed sugars you find in stuff like sodas and pastries, they make your collagen weak, which leads to saggy, tired-looking skin. The solution? It's pretty simple. Swap them out for the natural sweetness you get from fruits and dry fruits. You'll be amazed. Just cutting out processed sugar for a couple of weeks can make your skin feel like it can finally breathe again.
Okay, get ready for a really surprising one. This next habit doesn't just affect your skin, it can actually change the whole structure of your face over time. What am I talking about? Breathing through your mouth instead of your nose.
The difference here is just wow. When you breathe through your nose, you get proper oxygen flow,
better circulation and your face looks tighter and fresher. But mouth breathing? That leads to poor oxygen circulation, which can give you a puffy, dull look and can even make your jawline less defined over time. So start paying attention to how you breathe, especially when you're focused. It makes a visible difference for real.
And last but not least, we have the most counterintuitive habit of them all. In the race for perfect skin, we're taught to think that more is better. More products, more steps, better results, right? Well, wrong. The truth is, overloading your skin can do way more harm than good. You're just disrupting its natural balance.
So, okay, we've gone through the 7 big problems, but what's the actual fix? The good news is it's not about adding more stuff. It's about stripping things back, simplifying, and just letting your skin do its thing and heal itself. This is your roadmap to a super fast transformation.
According to our source, the absolute best routine is the simplest one. All you really need are these 3 things. First, a gentle face wash. Second, a light moisturizer. And third, you guessed it, your daily sunscreen. That's it. That's the whole routine. This minimalist approach gives your skin the breathing room it needs to find its balance and bring back that natural glow.
So, let's wrap this up. What's the bottom line? Getting that glow back is all about a 3-pronged attack. Taking care of the inside, protecting the outside, and keeping your routine simple. Nail your sleep and water. Shield your skin from the sun and from your own hands. And please, don't overcomplicate your skincare.
And that brings us to the end. You see, the power to totally transform your skin is hidden in these tiny daily choices. So now that you know what they are, the real question isn't just knowing, it's doing. So I'll leave you with this. Which one of these habits are you going to start changing today?